Hey friends, so I just want to do a very brief video on using a generative AI tool like ChatGPT to help you as a context partner and a thought partner as well. Now, I work in the world of learning and development, or education, you might call it, and like most industries, I see a lot of doomsdaying around AI taking over, replacing jobs, probably overthrowing the world, which, it may or may not happen. I don't know. I'm not Nostradamus. One thing that's really interesting to me is that so many people are only talking about the content creation capabilities of these tools at the moment in time. I don't see so many people using them or talking about them in terms of a context partner or using them as a layer for context or using them as a thought partner. So let me just take you through a bit of a process here that I actually use in my daily workflow, which may hopefully help you use some of these tools to benefit some of the work you are doing too. So let's set the scene here. So I've been writing a blog, which is coming out soon at the time of recording this, it may already be out, about the need for constant and relevant education on generative AI and other AI technologies at the same speed of adoption or the adoption curve of the generative AI tools themselves. So what I did is my first prompt to GPT-4, as you can see up here, I'm really clear. I'm saying you are a world-class copywriter. So we're setting that precedence immediately. And what are they going to do? So you're going to help me create engaging and reader relevant headlines for a blog on the need for constant and evolving education on generative AI and other AI technologies. And with this information, I've asked GPT to create 5 headlines based on that outline. And these are the 5 that we got here, which are, so-so, they're okay. Now, with a prompt of this quality, this is generally what you will get. And I think 9% of people will probably design a prompt in that way. But the real magic is actually working with GPT to further build on this output and get to what you want. So the next part for me is really interesting. So what I've said instead is, look, I've seen your titles, but here's my suggested title, which is right here. Then what I've asked GPT to do is to turn into a thought partner. So I'm asking, what do you think about this title? And I'm being really specific here. So what I'm providing in this sentence is context, but also constraints. So my context is, can you suggest how this title could be improved for reader relevance and engagement? And my constraint is with learning and development professionals. So what's really key here is that it knows that the constraint is going to be for that audience in L&D. And you can see the response here, which is all these 5 here, which are better, they're more improved, in my opinion, from the ones that we had before. So what I've said in response to that is, let's update the version together. So we're going to use a bit of my suggestion and we're going to use a bit of yours. So we've taken this building the AI fluent future here, and I've turned this into building an AI fluent future, and I've still added in the case for accelerated and relevant AI education. Now what I've asked GPT to do is to, based on a score out of 10, which should measure reader relevance, SEO optimization, and clarity, what score would you give this title out of 10? And I've been really specific here on the constraints. I want the response to provide the reasoning from GPT and any suggestions for improvement. So as you can see here, for reader relevancy, I've been scored 9 out of 10, and GPT has given me the reasons why it has done that. For SEO optimization, I got 7.5 out of 10. And again, I've got the reasons there. Clarity, and I also have an overall mark as well, which is 8.5 out of 10, which takes into account all of the constraints that I gave GPT when I asked it to do this assessment. So I share that because I think this has been really powerful for me in my work as providing a contextual layer to what I'm doing and also as a thought partner. And it has absolutely nothing to do whatsoever with creating content. So these generative AI tools can do much more than that. And I would encourage you, if after this, to actually explore that yourself. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, and I will speak to you in the next one.